Today, I'm diving deep into Zillow's latest housing market forecast, and if you're a homeowner, potential home seller, or just curious about the Denver real estate market, you're in the right place. I'm John Grant with the North Star team at Compass and your Denver real estate pro. Let's dive in. Zillow recently released some fascinating updates about what we can expect from the housing market in the coming year, and there's a lot here that directly impacts those of us in Denver. Big changes are on the horizon, and today I'm going to explore what Zillow's forecast means for home values, sales trends, and what you can expect if you're thinking of selling a home in Denver. From national trends to Denver-specific insights, I'll break down what these projections mean for you as a homeowner or seller, providing you with all the knowledge you need to make informed decisions. But first, I'd love to hear from you. Where do you think the Denver market is heading? Do you believe home prices will rise, fall, or stay steady over the next year? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And while you're there, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on the Denver real estate market. I'll break things down into three main sections: Zillow's national forecast for home values, their projections for home sales, and finally, what's expected for specific cities and areas around Denver. I'll analyze the factors that are influencing these projections and share some insights that may be helpful if you're thinking of selling your home here in Denver. One of the most pressing questions for homeowners and potential sellers is, what's going to happen to home values? According to Zillow's latest forecast, home values nationally are expected to rise approximately 1% over the next 12 months. In Denver, prices are actually projected to decrease by about 1% over the next year. This modest dip reflects the current market conditions, particularly influenced by higher interest rates and increasing inventory. But there's more to this story, and I believe this projection could shift dramatically depending upon where interest rates go. Right now, with rates hovering around 7%, affordability is a challenge for many buyers, which has put downward pressure on prices. However, if we see interest rates begin to drop, and some recent market research suggests this might happen, our market dynamics could change significantly. If mortgage rates approach 5.5%, I believe we'll likely see a much different market than what Zillow's current projection suggests. Lower interest rates would make homeownership more affordable for a broader range of buyers, which would drive demand back up and likely support price stability or even lead to a modest increase in home values. Personally, I believe there's a strong chance we'll see rates decrease within the next year, especially as inflation shows signs of moderating and the Fed continues its rate reductions. If rates do fall to that 5.5% range, it's very possible we could experience price increases in Denver instead of the projected decline. For anyone considering selling, this is something to keep an eye on. Partnering with an experienced realtor like myself and the North Star team will help you stay informed on these market shifts and position your property strategically based on the latest data. Now let's talk about home sales. Zillow's forecast for national home sales suggests that we could see a modest decrease in the total number of homes sold compared to recent years. This reflects a slight cooling from the highs of the pandemic-driven real estate boom. In practical terms, this decrease in sales volume is largely driven by affordability challenges due to higher mortgage rates. With rates significantly higher than they were just a couple of years ago, some buyers have pulled back, and this shift is expected to keep sales volume a bit lower than what we've been accustomed to. However, Denver's real estate market tends to be a bit of an outlier. Denver remains an attractive market for both buyers and sellers. While sales may slow nationally, Denver could see a steadier rate of transactions. The demand here is still strong enough that homes, especially well-priced and marketed ones, should continue to attract serious buyers. For sellers in Denver, this means that while there may be fewer buyers overall, the ones who are still in the market are motivated and ready to make offers. Now let's dig a little deeper into what Zillow's forecast means for different regions, especially here in Colorado and Denver. Zillow's projections indicate that cities with strong economic growth and stable job markets, like Denver, are expected to perform better than other areas. Specifically, Denver is projected to see a modest decrease of about 1%, but this could easily shift to stability or growth if interest rates drop, as I suggested earlier. In Denver, the potential for changes in interest rates means that the real estate market may still hold some surprises. Compared to other markets across the country where values may stagnate or drop slightly, Denver's demand fundamentals are relatively strong. Even with the current forecasted dip, it's a market with resilience. What this means for you as a potential seller in Denver is that the demand for homes in the area remains strong, especially compared to other regions. So while the market is shifting, Denver is still in a strong position. If you're considering selling, now could be an opportune time to list your home, particularly with the Northstar team's expertise to guide you through the process and ensure your home gets the attention it deserves. Now let's take a look at the driving factors behind these projections. The current forecast is shaped by a few key influences that are affecting both home values and sales volume. Here's a quick breakdown. First up is interest rates. With mortgage rates significantly higher than they were in recent years, affordability has become a challenge for many buyers. This has led some buyers to either delay their purchase or adjust their budgets, which in turn influences the overall pace of home sales. For Denver, where the cost of living is relatively high, this affordability factor is something to watch closely. Next is inventory levels. Nationally, there's a gradual increase in housing inventory as more homes come onto the market. However, in Denver, inventory remains relatively low, with approximately 3 months of homes available, which is helping to sustain home values. For reference, a 6-month supply of homes is considered a balanced market. If inventory starts to increase significantly, there could be a bit more competition among sellers, which could be another reason to consider listing sooner rather than later. Finally, buyer behavior. Buyer priorities have shifted. Post-pandemic, many buyers are motivated by factors other than just price. They're looking for lifestyle benefits, remote work flexibility, and more space. This is particularly relevant here in Denver, where access to outdoor amenities and a high quality of life make it a desirable location. All of these factors contribute to a unique market environment in Denver. While the rest of the country might see a slowdown, Denver's strong demand fundamentals could keep the market more resilient. And for those thinking of selling, this makes it even more critical to work with a realtor who understands those dynamics and can position your home to appeal to today's buyers. Based on these trends, here's my personal take. I expect that the Denver real estate market will remain relatively strong, with steady, moderate growth in home values over the next year if rates decrease as I predict. Sellers should feel confident that their property can retain value, especially if it's marketed effectively and priced right. For those of you considering selling a home in Denver, this could be a strategic time to list. With inventory still relatively low, your property will stand out more. And with interest rates high, buyers in the market now are serious about making a purchase. The Northstar team specializes in getting the best results for sellers, using tailored marketing strategies to highlight the unique qualities of each home. If you're on the fence about selling, let's connect. I can discuss your goals, the specifics of your property, and how the current market conditions might impact your sale. Thank you so much for watching today's breakdown of Zillow's housing market forecast. I hope you found this information helpful in understanding what's ahead for the Denver real estate market. And don't forget, I want to hear from you. Where do you think Denver home prices are headed? Will they rise, fall, or stay steady? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates on Denver real estate from the Northstar team. And if you're considering selling your home or just want to discuss your options in this market, reach out to me at the Northstar team. I'm here to answer your questions and provide expert guidance along the way. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you next time.